We're back, baby. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Two Penny Games Piggy Bank. My name is Phil. I'm your host for this show, which is our casual gaming podcast that we record live every Monday afternoon over here on twitch.tv/TwoPennyGames. Of course, if you can't catch us live, we're over on YouTube /@TwoPennyGames every Saturday, 8 a.m. I say we're back because, we missed last week. We missed you. Hope you missed us. Or of course, if you're not subscribed, you didn't even know we didn't do anything. You didn't even know. But of course, I'm not here by myself. I'm here with two of my best friends in the whole world. One of them being Mr. Connor Elliott.
Yes, I'm Connor Elliott. I'm sick today, so I won't be talking that much.
I'm sick of you. And across the table from him, we have Tavin Bothel.
I deserve it all.
You deserve what?
Listen, by the time people hear this episode, all right, I will be but hours away from seeing the GOAT, Kendrick Lamar, live. I will be but hours away from seeing His Excellency.
Saturday? You stop saying that. God, you're so pathetic.
Yeah, Saturday. Yeah. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Me and the girlfriend going. She's on a work trip right now. She's flying all the way back on her own dime just to see this concert and then flying back to
Jesus.
Yeah, she's on a work trip.
Jeez.
No.
That's wild.
But Florida's a fun state. It is if you go to the right places.
In some places, yeah, some places are great. Some places not so great.
Yeah,
some elements of that state are not as fun, but
I've been there too many times.
Been there quite a bit in my life,
yeah.
I'll say.
Weird. I've seen that. I've heard that from a lot of people. It seems like Florida just draws you in if you live in the U.S. at some point.
I've been to Florida a couple of times.
Yeah, I have too, but just more than any other state. And I don't like. I've been to Virginia a ton because I have family there.
Yeah,
or at least I did. And so I would always go there over and over and over again. What?
I think they just
not
moved,
since the incident.
The way he said it made him seem like they all died, but
yeah.
Half and half.
Half and half.
Yeah, but I went there obviously a lot. In Florida, I didn't have family there, at least for most of my life. For one time I did when I was a kid. And yet, despite that fact, I just always go back there for one reason or another. It's a vacation spot randomly. I got to go visit Tavin's parents because they wanted me to house sit the house because they don't trust you.
They didn't want you to house sit.
They wanted me.
You were only there for like 3 days.
They wanted me. Oh, yeah, I was. Yeah. I forgot you were there longer.
I was there much longer.
Yeah. I went there to pick up a friend from the military, and then when we left that state, an issue happened that made us drive back to that state. It just brings you back every single time.
Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
They do, really. I'm going to go back again, and it's not going to be planned either.
I just like the idea that he just magically finds himself in Florida.
I'm going to find myself again.
He just turns around and he's like, fuck, I'm here again.
Yeah.
Like
I
someone
think the
who
only
can't follow
thing,
directions.
I think the only things that are like really holding me in Texas is like family, So it's really the only thing that's holding me in Texas.
I'm ready to go as soon as you guys are.
Doesn't care about us.
I'm mostly here for you fuckers.
That's good. Can you leave now? You don't need to stay. You can go.
Wow.
I mean,
okay.
Like, to be honest, like, I mean, sure, would it be? I don't think it'd be the worst thing if you move somewhere else. It's not like we would have to stop doing the podcast.
No.
Like, we've done stuff over Discord all the time. We're doing stuff over Discord right now.
Yeah, but it's better live.
Definitively.
I think, that's definitely true. Where would we go?
I don't know.
I would choose, if I went somewhere else, Maine. Very pretty.
Why?
It's cold. Yeah, it's cold. It's very pretty. People there are nice.
I would definitely want to go somewhere colder.
I'm trying to land in Cali.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to.
How would you?
Which, like, in a lot of the like cities and stuff, it's very expensive to live. You find yourself in a suburb spot, it's possible.
It's a big state.
Yeah.
What
did I just see? I just saw California's economy just like rose in the global economy. It like surpassed Germany's economy or something.
That's not surprising. We have a lot of states that have higher GDPs than a whole other country.
I think it's like in like the top 10, like all like
I can believe it. Yeah.
Currently, right now. I don't know.
I mean, that New York, I feel that New York and Texas, I feel would be the big three. New York mainly because of New York City.
Yeah,
a lot of it's a big central hub for a lot of things. Wall Street's there.
I'm gonna ask about Florida, but Florida got a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
Sections, so like,
but it's still like I'm one of the richest.
Yeah,
I have no doubt.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. If you're in like Miami or
yeah,
Orlando,
All right, yeah.
Why are we
I don't
here?
know if I would. I mean, no, I was just gonna say, like, I think I would probably. I don't know if I would want to do Cali, but anyway, we're here for our casual gaming podcast, the Piggy Bank. So we come together every week and we talk about our casual gaming topics, whether we want to talk about just video games at large, stuff coming out, what we've been playing, play mini games, have a good time, compete with each other. And it's all a laugh, it's all goofs and gaffs, it's all a great old time. Been playing anything interesting lately? I've really just been playing Breath of the Wild and a little bit of I haven't really touched Assassin's Creed Shadows since the last time I talked about it, but
Breath of the Wild. I don't have time. I'm clicking buttons I shouldn't be. I don't have time for really anything right now. So yeah, I'm like 6-ish hours into Breath of the Wild. That's after what 2 weeks is what I've been able to do.
Yeah.
But I mean that's what's nice about the Switch, right? Is you can take it anywhere, play it anywhere.
Sure, but I don't have free time. So like taking it somewhere doesn't help if I'm always doing something. So that's where I'm at. I am watching The Last of Us though. I've watched both episodes of The Last of Us this week. Pretty good. I like it.
How many episodes are there going to be?
7.
Is
it only 7? I thought it was like 9 for some reason.
Season 1 was 9 episodes.
Okay.
It was 7. Which I got into a debate, or not a debate, a conversation with on campus with the theater's, I think technical director is his title, because he's a huge Last of Us fan. And he was like, oh man, I'm loving this, that, and the third. I'm like, man, it sucks that we're only getting 7 episodes. He goes, how are we doing 7 episodes? There's no way to put that whole game. I'm like, they're not doing the whole game. They're going to stop at some point. I don't know where they're going to stop. They're going to stop at some point.
They're splitting up the adaptation of the second game into 3 seasons, I want to say.
2 or 3. Yeah. We'll see where season 3 takes us. Yeah. So, but even in that, Connor, where do we stop? Because they can't do the narrative break that happens in the game. You can't do that in TV. Mm-hmm. Like that doesn't work. Like that's a way to alienate your audience and make them stop watching.
I see what you mean. Well, Tavin, you're talking about innovation recently and how video games are the space in which that mainly happens. And now when a TV show could potentially do that, you just put them down. I understand you're anti-innovation.
Totally not
innovative.
Not what I said, or you were 1, misinterpreting my quote, and 2, not what I just said right now.
Misinterpreting is a word that can be debated, but I think you're wrong. Whatever you're saying. I don't really, yeah.
Well,
anyways, Last of Us season 2 so far, great. Mm-hmm. Great.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. I think, Connor, we'll get to what you've been playing here in a second, because me and my lovely wife, Ashley, we watched the first season of The Last of Us together. And we'll probably start watching season 2 sometime later this week, just
Did you already
we'll probably watch like
1?
the first couple of. No, I haven't watched any.
Oh, I thought I talked to you
Season
about
2.
something in it.
No. We did last night finish the season finale of Showtime's Yellow Jackets season 3, which is a great TV show. If you ever want to check that out. But you bringing up The Last of Us season 2 reminded me of something else that I started playing this last week. I did a little impromptu live stream of the first probably 4-ish hours of or was it 4 or is it 3?
You're like
3?
maybe 2.
2 hours? Okay. First couple hours of The Last of Us Part 2.
You can check your recording, Phil. Like, it's not long.
You're right.
He's
Look,
not
man,
gonna do it live.
it was all a blur. I literally just put it into Premiere, exported it, and uploaded it, dude. Come on. But yeah, that's I went up to, learning how to play golf, and that's about it.
Golf's a boring sport.
I mean, not the way they play it.
Not even really a boring sport.
It's never held interest in me, but I work at a country club now, so now golf is a talking point.
Mm-hmm.
I was genuinely shocked with like when I played through the Part 1 game, because like in the recording, if you watch it, I was like, yeah, I played the Part 1 earlier this year. I was like, there's no way I played it last year.
Oh,
literally last August I played it. Yeah, it was last August.
Time goes fast. Time goes by fast.
It does come at you fast. Connor, what you been playing?
I'm at the end of Persona 3 finally.
Hey,
I'm about to hit the big narrative beats, go to the final boss. So that's a game I've been really wanting to beat, so I can then move on to beating Metaphor ReFantazio, while also trying to play Clair Obscur here soon. So I'm in the JRPG/JRPG adjacent space right now.
You have
and I'm not leaving.
You have exactly 2 weeks to play and beat Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Okay. Have fun.
RPGness.
Hey, I'm going to have fun. Believe me.
No, you won't.
If I was you, I would not. I have not picked that game up yet because of But beyond that, I was playing. I was playing. I don't know if I mentioned I beat Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
think
think
you
you have
mentioned-
I don't think you have on camera.
Yeah, I must.
I don't
not
think
have.
on camera, but yeah, you mentioned in the Discord chat before.
Yeah, so I'd wrap that up too. From last, I've been on this gaming podcast of ours, and there's a lot of games on the horizon. A lot of them.
Okay, speaking of Breath of the Wild and the Switch, the pre-orders for the Switch 2 go live in 3 days from the time we're
24th.
recording.
And all those
So,
prices are going up. For
I
accessories.
think
I mean-
like the 26th or the 28th or something.
No, it's the 24th. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's $500 if you want the Mario Kart with it.
Which you might as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
That's probably what I'm going to do. Are you guys doing it day one or?
Maybe. I mean, it's the benefit of I don't have to put up $500 right away. On a pre-order because they don't charge you until they ship it.
Right.
But things are very tight right now,
Mhm.
so I don't know where I'm gonna get $500.
Yeah, I've been trying to scroll some stuff away, anticipating the price to be even higher than it is. Luckily, we stayed at the 450 to 500 mark.
Well, yeah, there was headlines and stuff going around that Nintendo was trying to ship as much of the already produced hardware to the United States as quickly as possible, even to the deficit of other countries and so forth, because it would affect them less to ship to these other countries later.
So it also sucks that the hardware is not like a lot of the hardware, like the accessories rather, are the ones being affected the most by like the price hikes and stuff.
True, but everything's like forwards compatible, so it's like not the worst thing in the world. I mean, it sucks if you're trying to buy like a second pair of Joy-Cons right out the gate. Like, yeah, that really really sucks. But
I think
at the same
my
time,
move
it's
is
like,
I'm
all my other Joy-Cons work too. So
yeah, for sure. I think my move is I'm gonna do the bundle with Mario Kart, and then I'm gonna get a Pro controller.
Make
I think that's what I'm
sure
gonna go with.
you get the $14 Joy-Con 2 strap to have an extra one.
gotta have it.
Mhm.
Gotta have it.
Gotta make sure you have that.
You do.
Um,
No. Yeah. Prices are going up.
Everything's going up.
Yeah. Everything.
I'm so glad I don't have to buy a camera for the fuck. I could just plug.
God.
Oh, I need a camera that has a USB-C, but
Mm.
I don't have to get Nintendo.
Does mine? I don't know if mine. I don't think mine has a USB-C.
One you are using right now
There's-
does not.
I want to say. Wait, have they confirmed that it has to be a USB-C for the webcam?
Yeah.
Because I want to say, doesn't it still have a USB regular port? Or is that like, I don't know.
Well, it plugs into the Switch, not to the dock.
Yeah. Oh, I guess, yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, all right, well. I probably just won't bother with webcam then.
I mean, you don't need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I do think it's kind of funny, the little piranha plant accessory thing for the webcam they have.
It's cute.
It's pretty cute. Very, very unnecessary, but it is what it is. I say that, and I have all this fucking collector's edition and fucking gamer stuff. I have Sonic here on my desk here.
Sonic fanboy.
Anyway.
Loser.
Dude, Sonic's great. Anyway, boys, let's get right down into business here, all right? Connor, you've got a mini game here for us.
Oh, I do. Now, if you're a real gamer, you are very familiar with the Game Awards. Not the dumb ones they do nowadays that have Jeff Keighley and him sucking Kojima's dick on stage every single year.
Right. You've got the old ones that have Jeff Keighley.
Yes. Now I'm thinking of, when I think of the superior one, the Spike Video Game Awards, for the one-time host being Samuel L. Jackson, I think he was the last host, is the best one.
I think you're right.
Keighley didn't do it
I guess so.
because he was already done. Oh, jeez.
Either way, he was a mistake to be done because they had, like other video game awards.
That's where you're mistaken, because in when they were big on stage, it was never Keighley hosting. It was he would like help run it and do a lot of like that stuff, but he was never really hosting. It was always a big celebrity host.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Like there was one year it was fucking David Spade.
Yeah.
Was that the one? Was that the one where he just didn't give a shit about what he was doing and he was just up there for a paycheck? That was one of them.
No,
Not David
you're thinking
Spade.
of Joel McHale. You're thinking of Joel McHale, where it wasn't a big
yeah.
stage. It was the live stream thing. It wasn't like a televised event.
But he was like, all right, and for our next reward, like he did not care.
That's Joel McHale. Which, funny enough, he was in the most recent season of Yellow Jackets. You know, there you go.
Is he evil in that?
He's not a good guy.
Yeah, he's very not a good guy as well. I mean, he himself seems like a good guy. He doesn't play good guys really.
In real life, he seems like a very good guy. Like as a like in real life, but like he plays a lot of douchey characters.
Yeah. I know.
Did Andor come out tomorrow?
I think it might already have. No. I think so. Yeah, April 22nd.
Yeah. Well, I know it because Daredevil ended, and then they programmed their shit well
Yeah.
enough to where it's like, all right, one show's over, right into the next one.
Did you ever see Andor, Phil?
No.
Highly recommended it.
It's so fucking good.
Fucking, yeah.
Did you finish it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so good, man.
Yeah. I'll have to think, of course, but it might be one of my favorite of Star Wars.
Oh, it
media.
should be. Yeah. It should be probably top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very good. And apparently I heard some previews, some like first thoughts of the second season. Apparently it's even better. What we're hearing. So we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, it's definitely possible to be better.
It is, yeah.
The season one's a slow burn.
building up to even more
Yeah.
of what's
And
gonna
I
happen.
don't care for the finale of Andor season 1. The last episode. It's all right.
Yeah, I can't really recall what the big finale was even.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, they were fighting in a
Oh,
town,
no,
the big
yeah.
hologram thing. He ends up on a ship. I didn't, maybe I just need to watch it again. I didn't understand what he was doing in that episode. And there was a couple of like the weird dude who like lives with his mom. He was doing weird stuff also. It was just
Yeah.
kind of a weird finale for me.
Well, he's like the main character. He was getting that girl back because she was captured.
Yeah, and their relationship was weird. I didn't like that.
Yeah, well, because
Yeah.
they've had some issues, obviously.
Well, she's like also like I loved her character until she started interacting with that dude, and then I was like, "What is going on here? This is weird."
The main character?
Not Andor.
Oh,
No, the blonde lady.
oh, you didn't like that?
No, I didn't like her and dude who lives with his mom hanging out. No.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, I like that because it's like they're clearly evil and bad, but it's still like bothering to inject some humanity into them.
I guess.
Yeah.
She was just a character than he was. He was annoying. He felt underbaked. We're talking about things from fucking so many years ago. What are we talking about?
Video games. Video game
I'm
awards.
I'm glad that I kind of tuned that Andor conversation out because my cat is over in her bed snoring.
Daredevil was
I
pretty
was like,
good
what
too.
the fuck is that noise?
I'll say that. Daredevil was cool too. Kind of a limp dick ending, but overall good season.
We go on tangents a lot on this podcast. don't we?
Definitely the least good Daredevil.
Everyone's been saying that
Definitely
pretty definitively.
the least
Yeah. Like the Fisk moment that it's been going around.
Still better than
the brutal
the hydraulic press. I'll call it.
Yeah, that's a good way to
fucking
put it.
Holy shit, dude.
Damn, they just turn it on sometimes. Huh?
Fucking for no reason, and it just feels so out of like the tone of this new show. It's just like when they do get violent, I go, fucking, where the fuck did that come from?
Sometimes life is randomly violent. I guess
you
makes
know?
sense.
Comes at
Just
you
like
fast.
how the Spike Video Game Awards was a good show until it was unfortunately butchered by millennials or whoever I can blame for that. But I'm going to be going to categories. I hope I haven't done some of these categories before. Not like you guys will remember. Fucking losers.
Fucking definitely won't.
And, you guys got to guess what won in the respective year and respective category of my choosing.
This is the thing about this, Phil, is like if it's not game of the year, I got no shot. I don't fucking know.
Right.
And I specifically don't do those categories.
Not that I know what the game of the year of 2010 was, right? But like,
Right.
it's just like I don't know.
Well, maybe you'll show your intelligence here, Tavin. First is character of the year,
These
2012.
fucking categories.
What characters are in video
2012,
games?
huh?
Yes, in 2012, and I will list them off. Of course, you don't have to think on your feet.
All right.
For what came out in 2012, because I would certainly lose. The first, I'll just go through them. Connor, yeah, from
That's your name.
Assassin's Creed 3, the best Assassin's Creed protagonist, definitively.
No.
Yeah. Commander Shepard from Mass Effect 3. Claptrap from Borderlands 2.
Oh, God.
Master Chief from Halo 4. and Raul Menendez, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, the villain of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you guys...
It'd be funny if it was Raul Menendez, because that was the one name you said, and I went, who?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right.
He was the best part of that
I
game.
don't fucking remember Black Ops 2 campaign.
Only him.
I
He's the
have.
only thing I remember.
I have a
Set himself on fire inside of a grave.
like a hardcore. I have a hardcore, like, solid guess that I think is the correct answer.
Hardcore, you say? We'll find out. We'll find out how hardcore it is. He's
I
not...
don't know. Sure, fuck it. I'll take a shot in the dark. Why not?
Okay. Tavin.
Shepard. Mass Effect.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Claptrap.
Claptrap was my other guess.
And that should have been your answer.
Yeah,
because
it's Claptrap.
It's, the first game I can understand. The second one, it's like, okay, the allure is gone. He's not even really in it that much. Well, he's in it.
He's
pretty
in it.
substantially,
He's in
yeah.
it.
Second one?
No, yeah,
he's in it
a lot,
more.
yeah. No, yeah, he is. Because the first one's only when he's in, like, the beginning area.
Yeah.
And then the second one, he follows you everywhere. You're still more
I was gonna
impactful.
say,
he's just in the hub
I
world.
don't even really remember him being anything in the first game, but like he was so present in the first one, in the second one. In the second one.
I will defer to the Borderlands expert here. And if, he knows Borderlands more than anyone else, apparently. He knows he's the best character.
Claptrap is the
2024.
only character I remember from Borderlands 1.
Not Lilith?
There's a
Dude, come
blind
on.
guy in
got-
a rocking chair.
You got Lilith, you got Mordecai, you got
Brick.
Are you talking about non-player characters or?
Non-player, but I also don't appreciate that you guys are throwing these characters out like they're actually like meaningful.
I mean, the main
Dr.
ones were.
Zed.
Oh yeah, Zed. Yeah,
Very funny.
You
Who's
got
the blind guy in the rocking chair.
I don't know.
Oh, the doll guy. He gets killed, right?
I believe he does get killed. Yes, I believe he gets killed off screen. But you know,
And
you go back to his
you also have Tannis. Like Tannis is big in the first game too. So.
yeah.
Who voices her again? It's someone big.
Jamie Lee Curtis in the movie.
Yes. Oh, in the movie.
Yeah.
But like the voice actress, she's famous, isn't she? She's a famous actress.
I mean, probably.
I'll look it up.
I think it's just a game actor.
Well, no, it is an aspect of games that is not really acting.
Yeah.
Graphics.
With these
What?
fucking
Best graphics, huh?
categories.
What? Graphics aren't an element you can appreciate?
Assassin's Creed 3.
From which? From
Not on
are we going 2012 again?
No, I'm sorry, 2011. But 2011, what?
Assassin's Creed Revelations.
Both those aren't even on there. These games are Batman Arkham City,
Ooh,
Rage, LA Noire.
Rage is crazy.
It was. You have to realize it had an art style, and when they say best graphics, they probably include that.
You have to realize it had an art style.
It was a good art style, It wasn't just like a blank slate.
Connor, Rage is like one of like the like definitive examples of my point about this era looking ugly. Like Rage was not a good looking game.
Brown and gray.
That's the colors, though. The art style, though. The art style.
All right, great. They put a black outline on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
The art style, LA Noire, did I say that? I said
Yeah,
LA
you
Noire?
said
Yeah.
that.
And then finally, Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception.
Oh.
Best graphics for 2011,
graphics.
huh?
Can I get them again?
I'm between two.
Yes. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, Batman Arkham City, LA Noire, Rage.
3.
You're between three.
Yeah, he cut out LA Noire.
Basically anything that's not Rage.
I was.
I'm gonna lock in.
Anytime I think of LA Noire, I always think of like the scene with like the old bald man where it's like, is he lying? And he like says something and he goes,
the very funny one that I've also seen is it's some random interrogation, and you ask a question, and then the immediate follow-up that he says is, "Do you fuck young boys, Valdez?
Jesus.
Are you a madman?" I don't know if he may actually have. I don't know.
That sounds like it's from a YouTube
That
poop, 'cause
definitely sounds edited, but okay.
You do ask him that.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
there was a YouTube poop where it was like, I like your ass. You're lying, Morgan.
Yeah, see, those are fake.
LA Noire is crazy.
Is that on the games list?
I don't think so.
Oh,
We
it
need to-
should be.
Yeah, I played it back in the day, but
I've got mine locked in.
Oh yes, okay, good. Phil, go ahead and tell me.
I'm gonna go Arkham City.
I'm going LA Noire.
Both good answers and both wrong.
Uncharted, really?
Rage.
Oh, it's
You
Uncharted.
gotta be fucking kidding me.
I am. It is Uncharted 3.
All right.
Uncharted 3 is the winner. Yeah,
Yeah.
LA Noire I felt like would have been it. But Batman Arkham City was also like
Noir was just like talk about a time like
Yeah.
in games where like they
Right.
were like, oh, we're animating faces
There we go,
now.
Phil.
Like
Yeah.
that like that was a time. So like and the rest of the game looks great also.
Yeah, that is true. But, before I go to the next one, I just got to say, I'm really annoyed that Tavin keeps bringing up the stupid point of how these entries are dumb and these categories are
Here we
stupid.
go.
But, Tavin's usually wrong and dumb about a lot of
Fucking
things.
best tits. No.
Best?
Hot-
No.
hottest-
No. What's that?
Hottest character or something like that. It's like hottest girl or something like that.
You know what actually made it seem worse than it actually is? It's more the framing of it. Best performance by a human male. It's just a weird way to say that.
What year? Give me a year.
2009.
Oh, that's a category that we would have
2009.
today.
Fuck.
Now, I want you guys to tell me.
I say time's just a flat circle, you know.
It is a flat circle. It all comes back around.
A human male is crazy.
A human male. And I have to just say, you guys got to guess what character do you think is on this list? On these that's nominated here.
2009?
2009. If you can remember. If you can't, I don't blame you.
2009. So there, like, that was. Give me some like.
Can I
what are
give
some
you a
like good
game? I could probably give
movie
you some
video games or
games.
something like that. I'm thinking like Shia LaBeouf in a Transformers game or something.
Oh, that's funny, Phil. That's fucking funny. I don't know. Is there like a Dragon Age Origins in there? When did Dragon Age Origins come?
7 and
2010.
8, I want to say.
8?
Probably gives you the answer.
Because Mass Effect 2 was 2011?
Mass Effect 2?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Who was?
3
Wasn't
was
it
12.
2010?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it
yeah.
must have been 2010.
Mhm. There's so many
What came
iconic
out
characters.
first, Dragon Age Origins or Mass Effect? Mass Effect, right?
Mass Effect, I believe. No, actually, Dragon Age.
No, it was
Origins
Dragon
was-
Age.
yeah.
Dragon Age. was
Dragon Age
first.
Origins is like
Dragon Age was first.
2006.
7, right?
Well, Mass Effect is 7.
Is it? Well, they're two different. They're two different
Oh,
groups. They're two
unless,
different teams.
Yeah. Oh,
They're both BioWare, but they're two different teams.
it must have been Dragon Age 2. Well, BioWare wasn't big enough to do two different teams.
Was it not?
No, because this is pre-EA
Okay.
acquisition.
Okay. I'm trying to think because I read Blood, Sweat, and Pixels by Jason Schreier, and they talked a little bit about BioWare when talking about specifically Dragon Age 2.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
going into Inquisition.
Yeah, the BioWare acquisition happens in between Mass Effect Dragon Age and then Mass Effect 2 and Dragon Age 2.
Oh, Dragon Age Origins is 2009.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
The Mass
okay.
Effect would have been first.
Was first, yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
Okay.
2007, I believe, right? 20.
All right.
Crazy how
yeah.
it's so much better.
What?
You've
Yeah,
never
right.
played it.
Neither have I. Neither have I, but I can make assumptions.
Well, best performance by a human male.
I don't know.
Shia LaBeouf as Sam Witwicky.
No fucking way. I pulled that out of my ass.
I know you did, which is why when you said it, I was like, did he know?
Yeah, I did hear. I heard you go, huh? And I was like, fucking, was that a thing? That's awesome. Oh, clip that.
Right there.
Lock that in. Lock that in for me.
That's it. That's your answer. Before anything else,
Shia LaBeouf. What's the rest?
For the memes, why not?
fuck it. Bill Murray as Dr. Peter Venkman.
Fuck off.
Ghostbusters, the video game. Samuel L. Jackson as Afro Samurai / Ninja in Afro Samurai. The game. It doesn't say that, but you know.
Why did this award show end?
Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Fuck, man. Look at that.
And Vin Diesel as Richard B. Riddick. The Chronicles of Riddick. Assault on Dark Athena.
God, I hope it's Vin Diesel.
In
that
a
your
perfect
lock-in?
world.
No, I'm gonna lock in Bill Murray.
And Shia
So
LaBeouf.
let me. So yeah, I'm gonna keep Shia LaBeouf for the memes, but my other answer would be Hugh Jackman.
If only you did that, because that is Hugh Jackman.
Oh, look at Hugh Jackman.
You know, but you know,
For-
you
it
stood
was,
by principle.
X-Men Origins. You said
Yes.
X-Men Origins Wolverine. Yeah,
Wolverine. That game. I didn't know he performed in that, but
I didn't either.
absolutely. Yeah, no, it was him.
There was another Wolverine game on the PS2 that was kind of fun. X-Men Unleashed, I want to say. It was
oh, that
called.
sounds like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
right. Yeah.
Something like that. And I remember that game being kind of fun. Never played Origins.
No,
I heard it was fun.
it's the gory.
I only played. I only played at my friend's house the final boss against the what's it? What do they call them? Experiment something. Essentially
Oh.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Weapon
I mean, they
X.
call him
Weapon
Deadpool.
X.
Weapon X.
Well, no, Wolverine is Weapon X.
Oh, you're right.
Fuck.
I think
But,
they just call him Deadpool.
No, but they call him something else when you fight him.
Because the character's named Deadpool, but then they changes.
They
so-
say the word they say the name Deadpool in the movie.
They do. And then
Yeah,
when he's-
in the beginning in the jungle, I'm pretty sure.
No,
Really?
they just call him by whatever the
no, they call him that.
they call him Wade Wilson in the beginning of the movie, and then at the end of the movie when they're on the island, the fucking whatever the bad guy's name is, walks into
Stryker.
Stryker walks into a room, and they're like, oh, we've got this secret weapon, this thing that we've been experimenting on, and he goes, a Deadpool of jeans, and I'm like, all right, come on,
That's funny.
Okay.
That's funny. What a terrible movie.
it's awful.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's an opinion.
I'll say it's not like the worst thing in the world, but it's just boring
no.
as shit, and it's bad. I mean, it's
I would
bad.
absolutely. I would watch that. I would watch that over like a good amount of like the, like over Dark Phoenix, over what was it, X-Men, the one with Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse, X-Men Apocalypse. That's what
Yep.
it was.
Yeah,
It was
that movie's not very good.
not. From Days of Future Past to that is a big
Days of Future
drop-off.
Past is great though.
I
Days
know.
of Future Past is so good.
Yeah. Why it's
That movie legitimately can be in the conversation of like one of the greatest superhero movies of all time. I
Definitely.
don't think it should ever win. Like it should never be
No.
somebody's favorite, but like, or it can be your favorite, but it should never be
Top
like
10 easily.
nobody should call it
Yeah.
like the best, but it belongs in a top 10.
Easily top 10.
make one sometime.
Maybe like the bottom of a top 5.
Let me tell you, I was at work the other day, and my GM he caught the short about the top 10 best-selling Nintendo franchises. I think it was on his TikTok, and he was like, "Phil, you guys need to do movies. You guys need to do movie stuff." I was like,
Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be great
I
when
like movies.
you know, fucking
Fair.
when there's money involved,
Mhm.
then I can afford to work on that.
"Do more stuff." Yeah.
Well, as far as I see what you mean. Yeah. Well, next category. 2004 best soundtrack. Good one. What?
Okay.
Yeah.
2004.
2004. You guys know these
Jesus.
games. You've played them before. That's not true. Well, some of them.
Do we?
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Okay.
Halo 2.
Ooh.
GoldenEye Rogue Agent.
Fucking what?
Yeah. It's just soundtracks. The games themselves cannot be that great, but I have never
What
heard
is
of that. good at all.
GoldenEye Rogue Agent?
Probably
I've heard of that.
piggybacking off
I've
how-
actually heard of that.
Madden NFL 2005. Of
course.
Katamari Damacy. The one that you roll.
Katamari Damacy.
Katamari.
Yeah.
None of these games are games that I think of when I think of 2000. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, soundtrack, so it's separate from how the game itself performed.
This award show work like it was like the Oscars, where like it's 2004, but it's all off of 2003 games.
I don't think so. No, because
Pretty sure-
Madden NFL 2005. They always.
I was gonna say he
do
said
that.
Madden
do your head.
2005.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Well, Madden is weird. So like, if it was 2018, they would be releasing Madden NFL 19.
Yeah.
So they're always a year. Okay, yeah. That's how they release their games, though.
So it means this was 2004 games.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. That was my second answer. I was locking in fucking Halo 2.
Halo 2 deserves to win, but it's Grand Theft Auto.
There you go.
So
Which I think puts us at a tie.
it does put you at a tie. On the last one. Now there's a chance you
All
can. Neither of you will get this.
But
always remember-
clearly, there's several that we didn't get it.
Always remember there is humility in a tie. Action game of the year.
Oh, here we go.
2005. These games are
Dude, give me that DMC 2 or something. I don't know.
no. 50 Cent. Bulletproof. What?
Blood on the sand.
No, bulletproof. Not
Bulletproof, not even blood in the
not
sand.
even blood in the sand. Which I think is the worst one.
Yeah, it is.
Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil 4 was that a 2005 game? I thought that was 2004.
I think you're just thinking 4, dude.
Maybe.
It sounds like it would be 2000. But anyway, The Warriors, which I did hear was good.
Warriors!
God
Resident
of
Evil
War.
4 is a 2005 survival horror game.
There we go. But yeah, God of War, the OG. And then definitively the best game on this list. Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie. This was not really intentional, by the way.
Phil, I wonder why he picked this one.
No, that's the thing. I looked at it, and then I saw that after. I was like, okay, I'll do this one. It was kind of amazing.
Peter Jackson's King Kong, the
was
official
auspicious.
game of the movie.
Official
I
game.
forget that that's the whole title every single time that game comes up, which is a surprising amount on this show.
It is. And not enough, to be honest. And it will be brought up way more when we play it on the Game Club.
The thing is,
Honestly, it feels like it's brought up just as much, definitely not more than Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. It's brought up just as much.
I can't believe you're gonna make us play this.
I am. Hey, it's on this 2005 Action Game of the Year at the Spike Game Awards.
Now,
that's not quality
just
enough?
based off of legacy alone, this should be Resident Evil or God of War. Either of those are acceptable answers, but I feel like it won't be. What are the other options? King Kong,
Resident
50
Evil, no,
50
the
Cent,
Warriors, 50 Cent, Blood,
and the
Bullet.
Warriors.
Warrior, how to play.
I've got my answer.
You got his answer.
Putting a 50 Cent game in the same conversation as God of War is crazy.
The funny bit is, I know there was a better action game that
Of
year
course
than 50
there
Cent
was.
Bulletproof.
There had to have been a DMC.
On Spike
this year.
TV, they
I'm
had to
looking up.
fucking put it on there.
Because it's DMC. It's a celebrity.
DMC 3 come out.
That's what I'm not. Actually, maybe. No. 2004 is my guess. SMC, no. DMC. 3 came out in. It's bullshit. 2005. Yeah, why is that not on here?
Where's DMC?
Wow.
Honestly,
That's crazy.
if it was on here, it'd probably be better. It's probably a better action game than any of the other games on here.
Probably.
That's crazy.
Oh, it is. Yeah. What am I saying?
Tavin, what's your lock in?
God of War. What a lock in the Warriors.
I'm locking in God of War.
Why would you lock in the Warriors?
I don't know, Connor. Why the fuck are we doing this?
It's God of War.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you said I think it's either
Acceptable
going to
fucking
be,
answer. Connor, this category had 50 Cent Bulletproof in it.
Yeah, but-
Clearly, the judges don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
and and clearly you don't know what you're talking about
This
either.
is my thing, is why do we allow people to come into this culture and speak on it like they know something?
I get you're just upset because you're not the Spike Game Award master. like
As I
Phil
get
is.
mad at something from 20 years ago.
Don't give me that title, Connor. I don't
Oh,
want to
you
be the
got it,
master
buddy.
of the Spike video game.
I will write
awards.
it down to
The
refer to
master.
use that every day. The Spike Video Game Awards
Master.
master.
Now, did I tank my answer purely so that I would not, also hold that title? Perhaps.
No.
You didn't. You just don't know good games.
I don't know good games.
Clearly not. Because you said The Warriors is the best action game and
Connor,
God of War and Resident Evil
let's
4
pull up our
there?
top 10
Stupid.
lists right now. I bet you pound for pound, my list has a higher Metacritic score than yours.
Oh, wow. You had to go to the Metacritic score. See, this is why you're indoctrinated. I talked to you
Go
beforehand.
to any
I
score
talked
aggregate
beforehand.
website. I don't give a fuck.
I
We can go to
talked
OpenCritic too.
beforehand, Phil, that Tavin,
OpenCritic only works if it's a game
Metacritic.
past 2014 or something
That's,
like that.
that's why I said Metacritic, which is more reliable anyway. But earlier, he was talking about plays and how it's the area where there's the most ingenuity in
It's misquoting the shit out of me.
in the world. And
Not at all what I said.
even more so than video
Paraphrasing, yeah.
games. And then I was basically trying to argue that you only think that because he's been in the public education system and beyond, being just berated by loser theater kids and loser theater teachers.
Culture.
And, yeah, bad culture. And why you now think that The Warriors is the best action game of
I
2005.
don't think The Warriors is the best action
Then
game,
why'd you
Connor.
say it? Then
It's a
why'd you
fucking
say it?
category that has 50 Cent, Bulletproof, and God of War in the same
you
category,
keep-
as if they are on anywhere close to the same level.
You keep bringing it up, and I've yet
Connor,
it didn't
in the
win. It didn't win.
year
So
of
it's like, why is
DMC3,
why
it
is
didn't have
talking?
DMC3 on the list.
Yeah, it's true, and it didn't win, and neither did the Warriors or 50 Cent Bulletproof.
It's crazy that Sekiro won Game of the Year. Imagine.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Why? Why is it crazy?
Because it didn't elicit a crazy amount of fanfare. It's probably the least popular From Software game.
Demon Souls.
Nah, that one got a second life because of the remake.
It got a second life, but I hear people always talk
To the point to
fondly
where
of
Phil
Sekiro.
thought Demon Souls was the one that was highly influential.
Well, technically
Yeah.
it was.
I did think that.
No, it wasn't.
If it didn't happen,
Impact is what influences.
Dark
But it was
Souls
Dark
one.
Souls.
it influenced Dark Souls 1, so
We
technically
don't call them Demon Souls clones.
We do not know.
It's true. We don't call. I mean, we do call them Soulsborns though.
And you're right, Demon Souls. Oh, Demon's Souls.
It's terrible.
Yeah, Demon Souls.
It
Yeah.
had to have been a translation error.
It had to have been, yeah.
Probably, most likely, yeah. Well, I win that mini game. Moving on to my mini game, which is something pretty new. I don't think we've done this on the show. I noticed I was looking through my saved documents, and I had this like planned a while ago. But it was like I was gonna play it a little differently, where I was gonna just like show you guys the tag of the thing, you know, of like the rating, the ESRB rating. But we're gonna play ESRB Guess Who.
Okay.
Where essentially I'm gonna be reading off the tags of this game and the rating by the ESRB. In which case y'all can buzz in for a guess and try to earn 3 points. However, if you can't get it, then I will then go into the ESRB.org has underneath the rating summary, and talking about why it has the rating that it does and different details, and you know, omitting certain details that makes it incredibly obvious as to what game it is.
Okay, yeah. I was confused for a second.
Yeah, and if you get it after I give you some of the description, that's only 1 point. But if you can get it straight off the bat from like the rating and like some of the tags, that's 3 points.
So to summarize, you're going to give us like what would be on the back of the box, and then if we can't get it off of that, you're going to the website where they have more detailed descriptions of why it got that rating.
Absolutely, that is correct.
Gotcha.
Nice.
That is correct.
Yeah,
we're gonna be buzzing in. So hit me with a buzz, and I'll be watching very carefully as to who gets it. Gentlemen, are we ready?
Oh yeah.
Just to help turn the gears a little bit. These are games from 2023.
Okay.
That does nothing for me.
Does a lot for me, right? What happened in 20?
Oh, I'm stupid.
Was 23 the... Wait.
No, I know now.
Back. Hold on.
All right.
Okay, so got it.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm there.
Same here.
First game. Here we go. This game is rated M for mature,
But-
17 plus. Go ahead.
Let's go Elden Ring.
Wrong year, idiot. Fucking
That's
dumbass.
22, my friend.
That's 22.
That was
you
2022.
fucking moron.
What do you mean? 2023
Connor?
then.
Connor, you cannot guess until I get into the summary. You cannot buzz again until I get into the summary.
I see.
This game is rated M for mature, 17 plus for blood and gore, intense violence, and strong language.
Mm.
And then underneath, for where they usually have multiplayer things, there are no interactive elements between users.
So there's no multiplayer? Is that what that means?
That essentially, yeah, that is what that comes down to.
Okay. Think of this game having intense language. I'll buzz and I'll
Strong
say...
language, intense violence.
Oh, okay. But buzz Resident Evil 4.
Incorrect. Moving on to the rating summary. This is a sci-fi action horror game.
Oh, buzz.
Go ahead.
Dead Space.
This is 2023's Dead Space remake.
That makes so much more sense with the strong language.
Yeah.
He'd be yelling shit
Moving
a
on.
lot.
I would have omitted this part, but it says in which players assume the role of an engineer, Isaac Clarke. I wouldn't have said that. But if I had to keep going, I was going to say, from a third-person perspective, players explore the spacecraft to uncover the fate of its crew while battling mutated creatures and aliens in frenetic combat. And then I would go from there. They use weapons and various abilities to shoot alien creatures, sometimes resulting in dismemberment. Combat is highlighted by laser fire, cries of pain, and blood splatter effects. Some sequences depict additional acts of intense violence: a woman slashing her own throat after slicing an unconscious man's chest, a man shot in the head at close range, a creature impaling a man, then slamming him into a glass window. The words "fuck" and "shit" are heard in the game.
They talk about fucking forehead banger.
I mean, I think that was in
Maybe not.
not specifically. No.
Crazy that they talked about woman slicing throat, but not bro who fucking bashes his brains into a...
Oh, they're
All right.
both violent.
They are. It's very violent.
That is 1 point for Mr. Tavin Bothel, 0 for
Take it.
Connor Elliott. Next game. This game is rated T for teen, featuring fantasy violence, mild language, and mild suggestive themes. The multiplayer says or online tag says in-game purchases.
Give it to me again.
T for Teen, featuring fantasy violence, mild language, and mild suggestive themes. And the online tag says in-game purchases.
I'm honestly, I'm kind of struggling to think of 23 a little bit.
I am too. That's
Yeah.
the thing. I was like, I could remember 24,
Yeah.
22.
There's a couple of joints in 23 that I've got like loaded, like ready to
Yes.
go, but
But then when you get beyond the like,
the
what
like
you immediately
the
think
super
of,
obvious, yeah.
what I get for not playing multiplayer games as much.
I didn't say it was multiplayer. I said the
It has
online component says it
in-game
has in-game purchases.
Oh, I see.
Fantasy violence and
Mild language and mild suggestive themes.
mild language. They might drop the word hell, Connor. Damn. Maybe even a shit.
Getting risky.
Probably an ass. Definitely not a fuck.
No.
Definitely not. Definitely not an asshole. Two different things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't seem like you guys have anything, so I'll move on to the rating summary.
Can I think, motherfucker? Can I fucking think? Shit!
Well, give me something.
Shit!
Give me something. You cannot be in a rated T game with that kind of language, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get a fucking pass off. God damn.
Rated T for Teen. Fantasy violence, mild language, mild suggestive themes. In-game purchases.
2023 was a bad year. What can you say?
It was a great year, Connor.
I
It was
know.
so
It
good.
was a great
really
year,
good
yeah.
fucking year. I don't like this. Right? There's no in-game purchase. What did Nintendo do that yet?
We're talking T games, dude, not E10.
Yeah. What the fuck is this? I don't know. Buzz Street Fighter 6.
Incorrect.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be.
Carter, you have anything, or can I move on?
Did it come out this? No, it didn't. But multiverses?
No.
Not a bad answer.
They don't even have language.
Moving on to the summary. This is a strategy/role-playing game in which players assume the role of a warrior battling evil forces. From a top-down perspective, players move around grid-based environments while engaging in turn-based battles with various fighters. Characters use swords, axes, and magic attacks.
Buzz.
Go ahead.
Fire Emblem Engage.
That is correct. It is Fire Emblem Engage.
Oh.
Magic attacks to defeat enemies, soldiers/demons. Attacks are depicted in brief, zoomed-in sequences, highlighted by slow-motion effects, impact sounds, and cries of pain. Cutscenes depict further instances of violence. Larger scale battles with armies, a warrior struck in the chest by an arrow, a giant serpent eating a man. Some female characters are designed with deep cleavage and/or revealing outfits, low-cut tops. The word bastard appears in the game.
I had a different, not to give away the answer to a possible future answer. I don't even think it came out this year, but I had a different strategy game in my head. Started talking, but then he was talking about warriors, and I was like, I don't know what he's fucking talking about.
All right. Moving on to the next game. This game is rated E10 and up for fantasy violence, mild suggestive themes. There are no interactive elements for the online tags.
Okay.
Sucks. It really does suck that I can't remember anything from like.
Damn, I'm harder than the T one.
I'm literally like, well, there was one I've got in my head, but it didn't have suggestive themes.
Mild suggestive themes.
That online thing's throwing me off. I had
It also didn't have like a lot of violence in it. Fuck it. Buzz, Disney Illusion Island.
Incorrect.
Epic Mickey.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Connor, they didn't release 2 Mickey games in the same year.
Moving on to the rating summary. This is an action-adventure game in which players traverse and explore open-world environments, interact with characters, forage for food and materials, and engage in melee combat against fantastical creatures. Skeletons, goblin, lizard men.
Buzz?
Go ahead.
Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
It is Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Good
Yeah.
one, Connor.
Yeah.
That's the Nintendo one that we were missing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Players use swords, hammers, bows, and explosive to attack enemies that generally disappear amid smoke puffs and/or collectible items. Stylized battles are sometimes frenetic, accompanied by impact sounds, cries of pain, and brief explosions. A handful of creatures, great fairies, wear revealing outfits with moderate cleavage and/or exaggerated-sized breasts.
Moderate.
Characters are sometimes depicted wearing boxer briefs.
Oh, I know that.
Fairies are the best part of those games.
Ah.
I wonder why you say that.
All right, are we ready for the next game?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
There's 2 more games, just so we know.
Okay.
I believe the score right now is 2-1. Connor
2 to
is
1.
winning.
2 to 1.
2-1.
This game is rated M for mature, 17 and up, for blood and gore, partial nudity, sexual themes, strong language, and
Buzz.
violence. Go ahead.
Baldur's Gate 3.
No.
Incorrect.
Partial nudity, please. You get cock out in that game.
The online tag is for in-game purchases. There's blood and gore, partial nudity, sexual themes, strong language and violence, and in-game purchases. Tavin, you are unallowed to buzz in again until I go to the reviews, the rating summary, just so you know.
Okay, do it one last time.
This game is rated M for mature, 17 and up, for blood and gore, partial nudity, sexual themes, strong language, and violence. And the online tag is for in-game purchases.
Oh, I bet I know what it is.
Okay, this is not true. No, wait. Not be hasty here. Let's not be hasty.
Yeah?
Oh, shit. It didn't even come out this year. I know it didn't. I know it came out the year before, but I'm going to say it anyway, because this is what I do on this podcast. I don't remember when games came out. God of War Ragnarok.
This came out the same year as Elden Ring.
I know. But I'm like, I always forget it because I remember during the Game Awards, I was like, oh, I want this game to win really badly over this other one. And in one case, it was Elden Ring over God of War. The other one, it was Baldur's Gate 3 over Tears of the Kingdom. I think it was Tears of the Kingdom.
All right, well, moving on to the rating summary because that was incorrect, Connor.
Yeah.
This is an action role-playing game in which
Buzz.
players assume the role... Go ahead.
Diablo 4.
Incorrect.
Fuck, really? Oh,
Now,
fuck!
just
Can
so
I
you
go
know-
again?
Just so
I
you
got
know,
it.
Tavin,
I've got
not
it.
until I finish the rating summary. Not until I finish the rating summary. I
I've
have to
got
be able to
it.
finish the rating summary.
I've got it!
Come on, Phil. Send it.
This is an action role-playing game in which players assume the role of an enslaved prince on a quest to find his missing brother. From
That's
a
too
third-person
obvious!
perspective, players explore a fantasy kingdom, complete various quests, and engage in battles against enemy soldiers and fantastical creatures, trolls/orcs. Players use swords and magical attacks, fireballs, lightning strikes to kill
serious?
characters and melee-style combat. During fighting sequences, players can perform cinematic attacks, finishing moves by following on-screen prompts. Battles are fast-paced, accompanied by impact sounds, cries of pain, and large explosions. Blood splatter effects frequently occur when players are
fucking
slashed
finish.
and killed. Cutscenes depict additional acts of violence and blood. A character's hand severed by a sword, a guard's throat slit by a knife, a character impaled through the chest, a prisoner's shoulder stabbed and twisted by an interrogator's blade.
You don't have this?
The game contains some sexual material, a character caressing and straddling a man in bed, references to prostitution, sexual moaning sounds in a brothel, dialogue such as, "I'd be happy to show you, provided I can afford it," and "Thank you for your service. My chamber is just upstairs." Some characters are depicted with partially exposed breasts and buttocks. The words fuck and shit are heard in the game.
Buzz?
Connor?
Dude,
I started to get a little lost there at the end with all the sexual stuff. I didn't know you could do that in this game.
Lost Brother? I don't like.
Are you serious?
That's from like.
Are you fucking serious? That's the
Yeah.
obvious
Connor,
part.
you buzzed in.
Yeah.
Say something.
So give me your
Uh,
answer.
Prince of Persia.
Incorrect.
No, Buzz, Final Fantasy 16.
Fucking stupid.
It is Final Fantasy 16.
dumb. Yeah.
You can hire prostitutes in that game?
No, you can't hire them, but they say those things in the background.
Oh, got it.
Congratulations, Tavin. You've tied it up.
Lost brother. Could not have been.
I always don't think of them as a king.
An enslaved prince on a quest to find his lost brother.
That's
But
what you're supposed to do in the game. That's the game.
But no, he thinks he's dead.
Yeah.
He's not trying to find his lost brother. He thinks he's dead. He thinks he killed him.
Doesn't he get word that his brother's alive? at
Find
some
his
point?
missing brother. His missing brother. what it
Later,
says.
like, No, he only finds out when
When he reveals himself or something?
no, because that's when he accepts what he is, and he still like accepts what he did, that he was out of control.
Yeah, I got to that part.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what
Right.
threw me off.
We've
I
now
don't know how
got.
to
Well,
give
I
the other
mean,
things though.
I feel like it's pretty obvious.
It's pretty
I just
obvious.
omitted names. I omitted names because it
Yeah.
says an enslaved prince. In brackets, it has
prince.
Clive.
Yeah,
You know,
I should have said I should
So
have moved
I-
the enslaved prince.
I didn't want to say Clive.
When you said
final-
Lost Brother, I thought Connor was gonna lock in immediately. I was so scared.
I have now that was a mouthful. That was a long summary that I thought Connor was going to get eventually, but he never did.
Come on, man.
It's not his lost brother. It's not his lost brother. He thought he's dead.
I mean, yeah, but
Trying to find his killer.
but he's not dead. But he's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
dead.
But that's the point. He's not trying to find him, but he thinks he's dead.
But anyway, final game, tied up. We now go to this game, which is rated T for teen, for drug reference, language, and violence. And in the online tags, users interact.
Give it to me again.
This is a T for teen game for drug reference, language, and violence. Users interact.
Buzz
Go ahead.
might be out of pocket. I'm gonna say Saints Row.
Incorrect.
Say it again.
This is a T for teen game
Yeah.
featuring drug reference, language, and violence. Users interact.
I was at 20.
Users interact. Well,
Meaning that if your kid's playing this
Oh.
game, he can interact with another person online
Ooh. No.
in some way, shape, or form.
fuck. Okay, I lied. One more time.
T for teen featuring drug reference, language, and violence. Users interact.
Oh, this is not it.
I think I have it.
Life is Strange.
Tavin, did you already guess, or do I have to go to the
I already
rating
guessed.
summary? Okay, so I will go to the rating summary. This is a third-person shooter in which players assume the role. Go ahead.
Armored Core 6.
It is Armored Core 6: Fires of Rubicon.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep. This is a third-person shooter in which players assume the role of mercenary carrying out military-style missions. Players pilot mechanized battle suits, i.e., mechs, using machine guns, rocket launchers, missiles, and melee-style attacks to destroy enemies, e.g., other mechs, tanks, and helicopters. Battles are often fast-paced, accompanied by realistic gunfire and large explosions. Damaged battle suits often burst into fiery wreckage, scattered debris. The game contains references to a fictional drug in the dialogue/text. The dozers are locked in a power struggle over the coral drug trade. No one's getting high off that. You gotta take Rubicon's blessings raw. Hits your brain with a pop and a sizzle. The word shit appears in the game.
Yeah, that was one that like I kind of pieced together after I already said whatever the fuck I said, Saints Row. I just couldn't remember. I didn't remember any references to drugs, but I didn't play the whole game, so maybe it happens later.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he said third-person shooter, I was like, it's gotta be it. Gotta be it.
Yeah.
What a
There you
great
go.
game. Congratulations, Tavin. You won that tight race, 3-2.
Comeback season, baby.
We now end with your minigame, my friend.
Yeah. So I'm bringing back a classic. I'm bringing IspyUI back, gentlemen. I am going to here. Let me bring. You look the other way, bitch. All right. I'm gonna switch. Phil's thing here.
Okay.
Okay,
I can get my my whiteboard here.
bring this back. There we go. So IspyUI. Oh, I just realized I didn't fucking create.
I know it. I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and lock in for fairness.
Fuck.
That way, I can't change my answer.
You can't find it.
Do you think that's fair? Since I saw it, I went ahead and locked in my answer. That way, I can't change it.
I mean, yeah, the first one is intentionally.
Okay.
Hold on, moving everything around.
Damn, Tavin's faltering that now.
I
you know?
know.
And-
I'm sorry.
It's all falling apart.
When things like this happen, I always think of that fucking moment from Always Sunny where they're doing the podcast and they stop and Frank just goes, "Dead air."
Dead air.
Now let's talk about Iraq. There are wars going on there. Actually, there are two.
There are two wars.
There are two
We're involved in 2 wars. Are any of these wars happening on U.S. soil?
And they make
All right.
dirty dishwater.
All right, here we go. So you two gentlemen will see images from a UI in a video game. I'll just go ahead and say it. I'm bringing back the maps. You're looking at maps because that is part of a UI technically.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing back the map segment of this. You got to tell me where this map is.
Now
from.
we are talking about like maps as in pieces of paper that show you where you're supposed to go and not minor attracted people.
That's the first time Tavin's heard that word.
Never in my life have I heard of that. Not generally. We're gonna breeze right past that. All right. So we gotta. There are a few that I did digitally manipulate just so that it is less obvious. I think a lot of these are still pretty obvious. Some of them are not so much. The first one is created as a gimme. So here we go.
It would be really funny since I've already locked in my answer if you showed me like a different map. Like I just get it wrong.
Yeah. So here we go. Round 1, Connor.
Bloodborne.
Phil is locked in.
Oh wait. No.
Phil is locked in.
I mean, he said the game.
Elden Ring.
He said the game.
You know as well as I do.
He said it.
I don't.
As well I
he
do.
did say he said Bloodborne. I have Elden Ring written down right here.
It's Elden Ring.
Yes.
I'll allow the points, but off of a technicality, if this ends in a tie, Connor, you're fucked.
The joke. Look at this thing. You shouldn't even have done this one.
I can't see your face to tell if you were joking. I felt like you just off the cuff said it on like you were like, oh, this is easy. It's Bloodborne.
No, Bloodborne doesn't have
It
a
does
map.
not have a map at all. No.
Okay.
Round 2.
Just saying. Oh, I know this.
Both know this. I'm pretty sure everything I've selected, both of you have played. If memory serves, because I don't remember what.
But this isn't what I think it is, though.
I think no, it can't be. Oh yeah, I'll say.
This isn't what I think it is. Hang on a minute here.
Very hand drawn.
Does.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about.
I think it is. That's what it looks like in my brain.
What the fuck?
Like I said, I think I know, but not a good guess.
Figured in.
I'm locked in.
You're locked in?
Yeah, I'm locked in.
I am not locked in. I'm still fucking. This is amazing. I feel like I know it, but I don't. Hang on.
Definitely both played this game.
Don't say anything else. Quiet.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Buddy. Okay, buddy.
You think you got it?
I think so.
You
I
think so?
mean, like, it'd be unfair if you gave extra information after I already locked in. What do you? What was that? What was that you just did?
Hey, how you doing?
What the fuck is this?
See, I'm a man of honor, and I'm locked in.
Connor giving me quite the stink eye here. We gotta lock something in here, Phil.
I know. What is this though? Fuck. I don't know it. I don't know
What
it.
was that? That's to throw me off. I see now. Okay. Yeah, that's why you made some random fucking noise because it didn't actually mean anything.
I don't think you have it.
because what I thought it was, Connor definitely hasn't played.
I would know this just by looking at it. I would know this.
I would know this just by looking at this. Yeah, because you chose it, so it's probably one you.
I'm gonna feel like such a dumbass.
I wanted to
Give
do
me-
the Fire Emblem Three Houses map, which is technically only shown in like a cutscene, but it's just impossible to get a map that like looks good.
Fair enough.
I just can't get it out of my head, so I'm gonna put down the wrong answer.
But no, the wrong answer.
We'll see. We'll see
Got
how wrong it is.
Connor, I'll allow you to go first.
Is it Tears of the Kingdom?
No.
Are you a fucking moron?
Like the sky. I was like, no, the
No.
sky.
Phil.
I put Jack 2.
This is Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would never have gotten that.
Which planet though?
That's a good question that I don't have the answer for. It's not Cork, is it? No, it can't be Cork. I don't know.
The green was what was weird.
That's just
I had
so
the right
hidden
era.
areas.
Ah,
I had the right era.
Whatever these islands are.
That's what made me think it was Tears of the Kingdom because it's like, oh, floating shit.
No, it's definitely. I would have never said Tears of the Kingdom. It has the same like PS2 era.
I just didn't realize how hand drawn this map.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
looking
Well,
at it.
neither of us got it.
Round 3.
Oh.
Huh.
Come on, Connor. Come on, Connor.
I'm
This
locked.
one's easy. Obviously, I have manipulated it just so it's a little easier or a little harder.
Yeah, something. This was throwing me off.
I'm locked.
Wish I was.
How specific do we need to be, Tavin?
Pretty specific.
See, those points are throwing me off.
Other points.
I know.
Talking the blue dots?
Yeah.
Yeah, ignore those. 'Cause
Yeah.
You don't normally see those anyway.
I feel like that should be like dead giveaway, but it's not. Not to me.
This is a very easy one, Connor.
I've got it. So
Painfully easy.
Yeah. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right, Phil.
I think.
RE4.
RE4.
It is Resident Evil 4, the original. That is.
Yeah.
It was the M.
I assume that's why you were asking, Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have a more like black and white map.
Yeah.
In
It's funny you mentioned being thrown off by the blue dots. The blue dots like assured me that's what it was
Oh, really? How?
because
I
it's the
didn't
blue
even-
metals that you shoot.
when I was collecting these, I didn't even notice the blue dots until we got here.
For me, it was the doors.
It's the doors. It's the red dot and the M for mission, Connor. That's what the M is.
Yeah,
It's
I
for
don't
mission.
It was for me. It was the M and it was the blue dots. That's what got me.
Round 4.
What is
Oh,
God,
come
this
on.
is easy.
What are you doing?
God, this is easy. Fuck, this is easy.
I'm locked in.
This is
And
the
Phil's
easy
locked
fucking
in as well.
thing. This could not be easier.
Currently writing my lock in.
Connor, what is this game?
Shovel Knight.
Phil,
Double night.
Shovel Knight.
Why'd you go back?
I don't know. Oh, I accidentally pressed the arrow key. Here we go. And then, all right, final round. Phil in the lead? Phil's in the lead.
No, it's tied.
Is it tied? You both got the first one.
Because we missed.
Yeah, you missed the ratchet.
Mm-hmm. It should be
Okay,
3-3.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Final round.
Oh, easy.
What the fuck is? What was this list? What was this? What was this dumb game? How bad was this game when you were?
You don't know what this is?
Of course I know what it is.
Oh,
That's why
okay, all right.
Locked in if you couldn't tell.
Oh, okay, all right, great.
Phil's writing his thing.
Phil, we'll start with you this time.
God of War 2018.
Yeah, God of War 2018.
It
I
is-
was hoping you'd be like God of War Ragnarok. I'm like, yes.
Oh, that one's all blue.
Yeah.
It's all white and blue. Because it's snow.
Fimbulwinter.
Yeah. What gave it away? Just the map.
The
or
Lake of
like-
Nine? That
The
was
Lake
giant.
of Nine.
All the
I didn't
runes,
even- Again, I didn't even see the text until I got here. Until
That's the that's the Temple of Tyr. You got the big old giant in the top there.
Is that what the middle piece is called? The Temple of Tyr?
Yeah.
Oh.
Temple of Tyr. Yeah.
He's the one who traveled everywhere.
There's your little home. Which
Yeah.
I
We
think
got
I think the yellow ring
the
only shows up in
safeguard.
the post game. Is that right?
No, it's
Am I
there.
wrong? It's there the whole time.
It's like it's guarded. It's like the
Yeah,
the
it's-
wording
it's,
that what's
yeah.
your name put up.
Faye.
Faye. Yeah. Faye.
Freya.
Yeah.
Freya.
No, it's Faye. Lao Faye, the mom.
Freya,
She did it.
The other lady.
No.
Freya's the goddess that like
Freya, yeah,
you
yeah,
find
yeah,
in the other area.
Connor gets me confused every time. We had the same conversation like a week ago.
God if you find in the other area.
What?
Yeah, like and you hunt her boar and she has to like
The witch lady. The
yeah,
leader of the Valkyries.
That's Freya. Yeah.
The woman of God of War. These God of War sequel games.
Yeah.
Yes, but the warding was made by Lao Fei, Kratos' wife.
The woman who's dead at the beginning of the game.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I was thinking because I thought there was like a conversation when they went back there, and they're like, "Oh, here's a safe place. We'll make it for you." But no, yeah.
Good job, gentlemen. You both met my expectations today.
And we did the ones we
I'm a
knew.
little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed I didn't scratch it, but I was in the right realm.
I thought that was the one that was going to separate the two of you.
This one?
I was in the right
The
realm.
Ratchet one.
Oh, I see. You thought Phil would know it more? Or
I don't know. I thought somebody was going to get it. Because we'd played that game 7 months ago.
I never really looked at the maps though.
That is a part of it. You don't
that
look at
was
maps
December, right?
No, December was.
No. It was
No?
before Banjo, wasn't it? No, it was after Banjo.
No, because it was my choice. It was
It was your choice. Yeah.
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
So it would have been November.
November. Yeah.
December. We chose Alan Wake. No, not Alan Wake.
October was,
Yeah,
or we played Alan Wake through October.
we did because it was a horror game.
Wheel.
I thought we chose something for December.
Maybe
Like,
it
we
was
actively chose something.
Oh, you know what it was? It was we did review it in December, spun the wheel, and then Connor chose.
It was September. September.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, September.
Huh. I'm trying to look. I'm looking it up because I'm just curious.
Because Connor is in January.
Yep.
So what did you choose for the month of November, Phil? Oh, I guess it's me,
chose.
actually.
It was September. I chose September.
Oh, it's me in between then.
Yes.
I'm November. What did I choose?
Yeah,
MGS2.
Yes.
It was BioShock.
For December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before then, November was Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for.
Was it 2 or
joining
3?
3 seconds.
Oh no,
ago.
because Connor chose. Connor chose 3 in January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a game. You know? What a fucking game.
Go
Yeah.
watch it. See how much of a game it is. A review.
I can't wait for it to get overtaken this next month.
It won't.
Next month.
Breath of the Wild. Come on.
Oh, this now I mean like the next game we reviewed. I was like, what?
I mean, yes.
Like the next game we don't know yet. I mean, like
We're gonna go back to back with bottom of the list to the new top of the list. You know.
No. Like, no. Just no. There's no way.
Mm-hmm.
Connor's
we'll
got
see.
this stupid shit-eating grin on his face, but like, there's literally no way.
I mean,
think
I
Wingstop
guess we'll
tonight.
see.
I don't think Breath of the Wild's cracking top 5.
I guess we'll see.
Guys, we'll see. Like how we'll see about getting Wingstop later.
Thank you so much for watching this lovely episode of the Piggy Bank, our casual gaming podcast with my casual gaming buds. Make sure to drop in the comments and let us know if you got all of the map questions right. But if you're the other kind of map, please stay out of our comments and never talk to us. And let us know what your favorite game that was featured in the Spike Game Awards. Let us know what your favorite one was.
I know what it is. I've never heard of this before.
Um,
I don't believe that it's a real thing.
and then
It is.
it absolutely is a real thing. And then also let us know.
I have other words for this.
what was the earliest in your life that you played a rated M game? Because I was relatively young when I played it. I want to say it was probably Halo 2, honestly. When I was like 6 years old. So.
Also answer in the chat when your earliest interaction with a map was.
No. Either one, whether it's Dora the Explorer and you saw the map on TV, or if you got online a little too early, or maybe your uncle. Of course, let us know. Drop a follow on all of our social media and subscribe, do all that rigmarole, and we'll catch you in the next episode, boys. Let's say goodbye.
Tavin doesn't like me.
Generally, not really. No. Goodbye.